So I want to do a video today on helping leaders also sell real estate. So what I'm finding is we all have a role, whatever that role is in leadership, and then we have to find other revenue sources. So if you're a team leader, you need to get really good at recruiting, and the recruiting process is understanding hot points, objection handlers, actually making the phone calls, and then actually running the appointments. And running the appointments is a 4 to 5 stage process. Once you figure out the recruiting, then you got to figure out retention. That's the second part of being the leader. There's many parts to part one, recruiting. Once you figure out retention, then you can actually really have fun, which is the third part, big thinking ideas. Most leaders never get to the big thinking ideas because they're caught in the rat race all day. That's for another day. You're going to see more videos coming out about that to help people. What this video is going to help you is understand how to create more income for yourself personally. The easiest way for you to make more revenue right now is selling houses. The thing is, most people are like, hey, I'm so busy doing my stuff. It's just, you are, but you're allowing you to get busy in things you don't need to be doing. So if I was you, I would say, first thing you need to do is you need to be making another 50 grand, 100 grand, somewhere in that range to get you going. You can make much more than that, 2, 3, 4, 500,000 selling, whatever that is. But the first part, how do you get that 50 to 75,000 going? You need to get the 8 ways going for you of lead generation. The first one is when you're prospecting, you should be prospecting for your realtor business and for your brokerage. Crank it out. Get in the office from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 3 hours in the morning, 3.5 hours. Do both. Crank it out. What do I say when I'm calling my center of influence? Here's a simple one I use. Ring, ring. Hey, it's Jeremy here. How you doing, Mark? Good, man. Hey, reason for the call. I've done a poor job staying in touch with people, and I've realized that, and I want to apologize for you for that. And I always say, no problem. Hey, listen, I'm having some events this year. They're going to be awesome. I'm having one on March 27th at the Sixers game. We're going to have 150 people. We rent out this large suite, and we're going to have people there. And it's first the Clippers. James Harden's coming back. Are you a big basketball fan? Oh, yeah, I am or I'm not. Okay, cool. Also, I got a 52-person passenger bus. Would love you to come down if you want to. I say it to the people that live in the Blue Bell Conshohocken area because that's where the bus is going to stop, 2 spots. And I got 52 spots, so if you're in on that, let me know. If they're in on it, that gives me a conversation. It's great. If they're not, it just opens up, how you been, how's real estate been? And I always say the same thing pretty much is, hey, listen, real estate right now, it's all about finding opportunities that are not on the market. I'm very good at that. My leadership role helps me do that. And then also my sales and marketing background allows me to help that. So right now I'm busy helping people find properties that are not on the market. Just like when you are an expert in leadership, when someone asks me, Joe, what are you good at? What do you want? How are you gonna get there? What's your why? How? I show you to go from 5 million to 10 million. So I'm good at. I'm not good at agreements, sell, home inspection, settlements, questions. That's what our broker's for, or that's what our other support person we have in place does. As soon as you get distracted on those things, you can't do all these other things, create revenue, because you're just answering those questions. Stay in your lane like a bowling alley and let those other people address those things. Every time you address one, you're getting that person come back at you. So you got recruiting kind of figured out right now if you're watching this video. You got retention kind of figured out. How do you build the revenue stream for you? You need to be calling, reaching out to your center of influence. I just gave you one script. Another one is a text, just checking in with people via text. Another one is bomb. Same message. Another text is, hey, it's Jeremy here. It's not a mass text. I'm updating our event list for 2024. I'm doing a much better job staying in touch with great people like you. Love to have you some of our events that we're paying for, and just want to see what's the best email these days for you. Boom, they give it to me. Sometimes I'll ask for a home address. If you're embarrassed to ask for a home address, like a lot of times I am if I sold a house, I just use websites and find out the right home address. And I find those addresses later at night or have a virtual assistant be looking that up. My first goal in building my realtor business is the same thing I coach on, is cleaning up the database. I have 415 A's right now in our database. I have another 600, 500 in that range B's. And then I have like 4,000 in C's. So now I can work the database. You gotta get that database clean. I have a company called We Clean List as another option for people. Second part of the 8 ways is reaching out. We tell our people to do. Why are we not doing it? Calls, texts, and bombs, right? Reach out to your center of influence 4 times a year. We tell people to do it. We're not doing it. The next thing after that, step 3, is postcards. I'm sending out center of influence postcards. Our marketing department can help you with it. You can use mine, take my information off of it, you put yours on it, they work. I just sent one out, 415 postcards to my center of influence. I got 40 some conversations. Cost me $450. I send out 4 postcards a year. Emails, 2 emails a month. I use HomeBot, cost me $30 a month. I got around 400 people's names in there. And then also, I'm using our custom email newsletter that our company creates on a monthly basis. I got 9 conversations in December off that. Number 5 of the 8 ways is events. I'm planning at least 2 events per year. I have a fall event, and then I have this basketball event in the summer. Probably try to do something in the summertime. That's all I'm doing event-wise. Number 6, small happy hours. Just try to get people together. Like I have one, getting some old telecom buddies together next month. When people want to hang out, I get a group of guys together once a month from the Bluebell area. I try not to meet people one-off. I just don't have the time and want to be with Alexa and want to be with Tandra, and I like to play tennis, so I'll do things in group settings. I love small happy hours where you just pick a date, and anybody you talk to over the next 2 months, you just shoot them that date. Number 7, open houses are working. Being strict on the open houses, doing the same ones over and over again. And then number 8 is door hangers. They're working. Most people are not dropping off door hangers. I bought a lot of real estate off door hangers. We can create your door hangers for you. They're already done. You can use our marketing department. They'll create your content. I'm meeting a person here in 2 weeks on a Saturday, and I'll get them and show them where I want to buy in Conshohocken, and then they'll report back to me every weekend, and I want them to work Saturdays and Sundays and do door hangers. That one I have struggled like staying consistent. It's interesting, like I'll post for realtors to do it, and I'll pay you $30 an hour, plus I'll teach you the education parts of rehabbing a house if I buy it, plus you'll get a bonus to 2.5–3%. You'll be the realtor on the buy side, and if it's fat enough, I'll pay you for buy and sell and not sell it. It's wild how no one really takes me up on it. Most of the people that do it with me over the years just door hang, and they get paid hourly to do it, and I've done very well with it. And then if you're going after strangers in a neighborhood, I like a company called Scribe. It'll send a direct mail letter, and I have custom direct mail letters that work. We sent one, we spent $2,000, we got 5 leads. Someone in the office spent $2,000 and got $28,000 in commissions. So I just gave you 9 ways that we recommend to get business, and as a leader, you can fit that in your schedule. You just have to get really, really good at tracking where you're spending your time, number 1. Number 2, you have to leverage your team where they're supposed to be doing what they need to be doing, allow them to do it. I find a lot of team leaders get in the way of a lot of the stuff that they shouldn't be doing. There's other people better than us doing it. Like when you get that random phone call or a text, hey, I have a question about whatever, and you're in the middle trying to do something else, ask them real quick what it's about. They'll tell you, hey, that's a great broker question. Call Andrew. Andrew will give you a better answer than I am. I'm better at how to build the business. What do you want, how you do what, why? And the team runs much better because I don't try to be the general doctor for everything. When you try to be a general doctor, no one makes any money. If you want to be a surgeon, you should be a surgeon on 2 things, three things really. Number one, on your leadership job, how to grow people's businesses and show them that through recruiting retention. On your sales business as a realtor, how to generate off-market deals, how to find deals that are not in the market. And number three you should be good at is big thinking ideas that create new revenue sources and create ownership opportunities for you. If you can nail those three things over a period of time, which will take you a while, you can make great money in leadership. The trouble is most people just try to play in that first bucket of leadership and they never get to the sales part and they don't get to the ownership and the new business ideas. If you have any questions on it or you want to chat more, just reach out. I've been doing this a long time. I've been in real estate now for over 20 years, in a leadership role now over 13 years. And I've been able to buy a lot of real estate, in excess of over 10 million bucks, just leveraging my money I make in this business as a leader in selling and then buying real estate. Looking forward to it. Talk to you soon.